Hello, my lovely seventh graders. I'm coming to you. It's Sunday. I miss you all dearly, and I hope that this whole time of quarantine has really made you realize how great going to school is and how seeing your friends and being able just to socialize, how important that really is and how much we need that. I'm coming to you today to kind of explain to you what we are going to be doing this week. So I know last week you did vocab, lesson review, supplemental worksheets on both the digestive system and then also looking into the endocrine system. However, we are going to basically work on this week is a project that is going to have to do with the digestive system. Before we do so, I wanted to go over quickly with you some important things to know about digestion and the digestive system. So, as hopefully you all read, there are 5 phases that are included in the digestion process. So we have ingestion, movement, mechanical and chemical digestion, absorption, and then elimination. And there's all these different organs in our body that really help us do those things. You also found out that digestion is basically broken down to 2 different ways. So we have mechanical, which is also known as physical digestion. This is our chewing, the tearing of our food, grinding, mashing, and mixing. Woo, fun, I know. And then we have our chemical digestion, which is basically just how our enzymes are coming together and breaking up those foods. So the carbs and the proteins and the lipids. We have this wonderful thing in our body called the GI tract. And there is a direct path between our organs and our mouth, right? So in that system, we have our mouth, the pharynx, the esophagus, our stomach, small intestines, large intestines, and then our rectum. So our mouth is really important because that is where our teeth are mechanically breaking down that food that we're taking in. Our tongue comes in with the saliva, which has those enzymes in it that continue to break down that food. And then we have this lovely little trachea that prevents our food from being dislodged or basically lodged in there and choking. Important fact, our esophagus is approximately 20 centimeters long. Just something fun. Our functions of our esophagus usually include the secretion of mucus, which is going to help our food move down from our throat. And then up next is our stomach. We all know where our stomach is. It's that lovely little thing that growls, right? Well, basically, it's a J-shaped bag. It's storing our food, and it breaks it down into tiny pieces. Then we get this, basically, it's like a juice. It's called a gastric juice that has more enzymes in it that can break down those proteins and those lipids. And then comes in this hydrochloric acid that kills all the bacteria. Also, this is going to be included in your project that I'm going to talk to you about in a little bit later, but we have this thing called chyme. Yes, it's a very strange word, and I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but chyme is food found in the stomach. That's what it's called there. Then your body moves that gastric juice into your small intestine. Your small intestines is about 7 meters, yes, meters long. The lining of the intestines wall has finger-like projections called villi, and this is helped to increase the surface area for absorption. So in your lovely little small intestines, these are where the nutrients start to get absorbed. The nutrients from the food will then pass into the bloodstream through the walls of the small intestine. So absorbed here is basically 80% ingested water, vitamins, minerals, carbs, proteins, and lipids. And it will also begin to secrete digestive enzymes. We then move into our large intestines, which is about 1.5 meters long. Absorb nutrients left behind by the small intestines, then get basically absorbed here. The end of the large intestine is where we find our rectum, which basically, I know this isn't the loveliest things, but it holds those feces until they're expelled from our body. So the functions of our large intestines this is where bacterial digestion and fermentation of carbs begins. It also begins to absorb those additional waters that are left over. So it's an important part. We also have these accessory organs called the glands that are in our body. So this was also in your textbook. It's not in the path of the ingested food, but it plays a very large role in digestion and helping your body get those nutrients or expel what it doesn't need. So these include the liver, the gallbladder, and your pancreas. So your liver, it directly affects digestion by producing bile. And basically what bile does, it aids in the digestion of fat. So when you eat fattier foods, avocado, yes, avocados are healthy, but they do have a lot of fat. This is a big part, so that bile is going to aid in that digestion. It also filters out toxins and wastes that your body does not need. Your gallbladder stores bile from the liver, and then it will release it into the small intestines. Then moving on to your pancreas. Your pancreas produces digestive enzymes to digest fats, carbs, and proteins. It also regulates your blood sugar by producing insulin. So those who have diabetes, their pancreas is not working. So their machines that they use, or basically putting the insulin into their body, helps act as a pancreas. So I hope this really helped you kind of explain more of the process of your digestive system in your body. So what you are going to be doing this week is you are going to be creating a digestive travel system brochure, and I will be sharing that with you in this email along with this video. So your task is to design a brochure or a Prezi or something on Canva or Google Slides that's going to advertise a digestive system as if you were visiting it as a tourist. Your key feature is to give an overall sense of the organization and function of the digestive system and how it works. So what you're going to do is put a bunch of the vocab from this lesson, which is all listed on that document: mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, liver, gallbladder, bile, villi, salivia. Woo! See, I can't even talk. It's Sunday and I'm tired and it's late, but we got this. Teeth, absorption, large intestine. So all the vocab from this lesson is going to have to be included in this project. On the document, it lists everything that you need to do. It lists how you're going to share it with me. So hopefully this makes sense. If you have any questions at all, you can email me throughout the entire week. I have my phone with me from the moment I wake up till I go to bed, and many of you have been emailing me, and I try and get back to those emails as soon as I possibly can. I really love you guys, and I care about you, and I can't wait till we are back in school and this is all over with. I hope you have a great night. I hope you have a great week. If you have any questions, make sure you're emailing me. Bye.